This episode of Distractible is presented by T-Mobile 5G Home Internet. Okay, how do you guys know when someone's really your friend?
I don't know.
I don't know.
But I do know that T-Mobile 5G Home Internet's got your back with their fast speeds, easy 15-minute setup, a price for any budget, and 5-year price guarantee. Visit T-Mobile.com/home internet to check availability. Guarantees monthly price of fixed wireless 5G internet data. Exclusions like taxes and fees apply.
Guarantees monthly price of fixed wireless 5G internet data. Exclusions like taxes and fees apply. Service delivered via 5G network. Speeds vary due to factor affecting cellular networks. Guarantee exclusions details at T-Mobile.com/home internet.
Good evening, gentle listeners or watchers, and welcome to Distractible. This episode, meat-loving Mark gives culinary tips, flips Chica, slams Sabrina, and identifies ignoble actions. Witcher Wade endlessly pokes them all, tosses Leaky Bob, accuses God, then targets Travis and NMS. Blustering Bob smokes pork, loves hard carbon, bashes backpedaling, and slaps Samsungites. From directed dumping on podcasts to Hermione's cocks. Yes! It's time for Shame, Shame, Shame. Now sit back and prepare to be distracted and enjoy the show.
Hi, welcome back to Distractible. Yes, I switched to my radio voice. No, I wasn't just talking like this a little bit ago. But are my friends going to call me out on this? No, they are not, because they're my friends. And you're my friends for listening to this or watching it. Hi, I'm Markiplier, here to bring you another beautiful episode of Distractible, the only show that you'll ever need in your life, and all the other ones that we're definitely above now in the rankings after my hit episode, Drama Alarm. Did you see the thumbnail for that one?
Yes.
It's one where like Sam made me. It's like the Joe Rogan experience, and call her bald made me laugh so hard.
Oh yeah, there it is. I saw I had blonde hair and I was like, it's too. I can't look at this right now.
Oh yeah, what was it? Baby expert or dad expert?
Dad expert. Yeah.
Yeah, I was actually surprised that the last episode, Drama Alarm, came across so well. You guys were very funny, and I told you as much. I thought it was good, but
We definitely didn't go down 3 spots in the ranking since then.
that doesn't count because it hasn't the effect, the ripple of it.
Oh, right.
Those other podcasts are going to hear about it and then get angry, and then that's going to feed back into us. You know, any minute now, TMZ is going to pick up the article, Mark and Dax Shepard drama. You know,
It's coming.
Markiplier and friends shit on other creators.
Such a meteoric rise up the podcast charts will never have been seen before.
My strategy will play out, and also today is another extension of that, but I'll get to it later.
Oh, good.
What are you worried about?
Mark's 10-part marketing beef strategy.
No, you'll get it. But first I gotta get out my point.
I just love the idea of slowly turning our podcasting careers into a nuclear explosion. So when we go out in style.
We could do that.
What's up, Drama Alarm Nation?
8% battery on my Remarkable.
That's probably enough. Just don't write too much.
Yeah, don't worry, I won't. Don't know how you guys are.
I agree.
Wade gets the agree point, which is weird because I think the last time I scored, I gave you an agree point and it subtracted a point. Let me check that.
I think you gave him an agree point for agreeing with me, and somehow it became my point.
Yeah, somehow. Also, I wrote that on a piece of paper and not this thing, so I can't confirm that. But Wade, you got an agree point. So who wants to go first on their small talk?
I learned a new way to smoke meat this weekend. Anyone want to hear about it?
But you roll it, then you light one in.
No, I was going to say bong. No, I always thought all I have is a charcoal grill, just a Weber kettle grill, basic one. Well, it's not big. It's whatever. It's a grill. And I always thought to smoke stuff, you had to like soak wood chips in water or put them in like a foil pouch, or there's a whole situation. My dad came to town this weekend and smoked a pork shoulder, and turns out all you need is big fucking chunks of wood. And if you put them on the charcoal, but then keep the lid on it and manage the air, they just don't ignite, but they smoke. Anyway, my dad made the best smoked pulled pork shoulder I've had in a while this weekend, and it was real good.
Dude, homemade pulled pork. So good.
I elevated my steak cooking method because lately I've been doing a higher protein diet, trying to lose some weight and get in shape again. It's going well. Thanks for fucking asking.
I didn't ask.
Bobby, you're the source of my ire. I'm giving you an ire point.
I'm glad you said something. 'Cause I was gonna tell me you look the same, but you already remain. So.
Oh, I thought you were looking shorter.
Oh no, you're losing height, not weight.
No, I've been cooking a lot of steaks. Also, I've been getting really good at getting deals at the store. You go right before closing or right after open, and you watch the manager walks the floor with those coupons and the gun that prints out the clearance.
Who are you, me?
If I'm gonna get all the wheel bonus points this episode, and I'm gonna win, you guys are fucking hell. Jesus Christ. Don't even try to compete with. Anyway, so you follow the manager around. And you wait for them to get to the meat section because obviously, like, meat's pretty expensive, right? And I'm sorry to anybody that doesn't eat meat, but I do. And it's, you know, if they I've always said if there comes a day when they get artificial meat good as steaks or even close, and it's getting there, it's getting closer, I will do it. But there was some information recently about how some of those protein profiles that they were talking about were not as good as they claim them to be. But I got, like, at the equivalent of Kroger's out here, a 2-pack of bone-in ribeye steaks for like $7.99 a pound. They were going to expire in 2 days, and I scooped up 2 packs of that, froze 2 of them, and then I started cooking again. And I used to do them in the air fryer, right? To the bane of everybody who loves a good steak, I would cook mine in the air fryer. It wasn't bad, but with A1 sauce, anything can be good. But I learned a new strategy recently, is I pop it in the air fryer at a low temperature, right? As low as it'll go, which is usually like 300. You know, that's not super low, but it's low enough. Because one of the ways that a lot of good restaurants or people that actually care about cooking it, they bake it first to get in.
Reverse sear,
right? So while that's going, I'm heating up the pan to like a screaming temperature, like as hot as like
stainless, high carbon. What are you cooking on?
Well, it's this newer non-stick. I actually invested in good pots and pans, and they're very nice. I don't know what they're made of, but I did it once or twice in a stainless steel, and I've done it in the cast iron. Cast iron was best, but it's such a pain in the ass to clean. I'm looking for convenience. So I got the non-stick there, get it up to 500 something degrees with a temperature gun. I'm looking at it. As soon as it's ready to go, chase it with like a little bit of butter first, just so it browns the butter, because butter will brown so fast at the temperature. And as soon as it pops in, slam that steak in, like it'll just go crazy. Get the edges, sear the fat cap, flip to the other side, on the other side of the pan where it's still hot. Super brown, delicious. I'm actually making decent steaks. And I got this like garlic rosemary rub. Oh, it's good shit.
I've not had lunch yet, and this is the most painful small talk we've had in a while. Because I'm just like, yeah, how good?
Because baking in an oven would take too long, but air fryer. Oh, yeah. Air fryer, it is useful for that.
No, that's good. Yeah, what fancy restaurants and chefs do is sous vide up to temp and then sear it after. But the air fryer is good because it at a low temp, it is like it's similar to sous vide because it's like convecting, right? It's more, but I could see that working.
Mm-hmm. It's basically a convection oven, and it's like not as good because the heat transfer won't be as slow and even, but it's still not bad.
And I know you're looking for convenience, but if you're looking for perfection on steaks on a pan, I gotta point you towards high carbon steel. It's those black steel pans, and they like OXO sells a high carbon steel pan for like a very reasonable price. So good, so dense. It has a similar capability to cast iron, but it's a little bit more. It's way lighter weight because it's like a normal. But I love my high carbon steel pan.
That sounds pretty good. Yeah,
it's hard to beat the convenience of nonstick. I do get that.
Yeah, best steak I ever did was with like I seared it first and then butter basted for like 10 minutes. But that's annoying because you got to sit there with it tilted for 10 minutes, scooping, splattering butter all over the stove.
If you're doing it like every day, every other day, you don't want to do that all the time.
I'm not doing that. I get good enough with what I'm doing. So anyway, Wade, you hungry?
I'm so hungry.
All right. And then I made some ice cream. Wade, do you like ice cream?
Oh, no. I left my lunch out of the fridge. My lunch is not good. I pre-mixed a protein shake. That's my lunch.
Quick, tear down your wall of cushions.
Oh, sorry, don't mind me. So
barricaded.
Are those cinder blocks? What is that made of?
shush, shush.
Chica, go help Daddy. Oh, never mind.
Chica cameo.
Father, come back. Father.
I was telling you guys this a little bit off camera, so I cheated, but Pokey Rogue. New weekly addiction. I find a new one every week. The game's a year or so old. They're still constantly updating it. You start off with all the starters. You just battle and catch. You get like egg voucher things that you put into a gacha system. You hatch. You're trying to get shinies and legendaries and shiny legendaries because having shinies on your team boosts the quality of drops and stuff. You increase the luck stat. It's a whole thing. I don't know how many hours I've put on in the last 7 days in that game because I can play. It's a browser. You play on your browser, so I can play on my phone, my tablet, computer, whatever. It's everywhere I go. You have to beat classic mode, then you can unlock something called endless mode. Endless has an ending, I found out. I haven't even unlocked it. Of all the hours I've put in, I've not beaten classic yet. I guess I'm not great at the game, but I have a lot of fun with it. And I did hatch. There's different tiers of shiny you get. There's like the common, tier 1, tier 2, then tier 3 is the rarest, and each have like a bigger boost. The rarer, the more boost you get to your luck stat. I've only ever hatched one shiny, but it was a shiny Articuno, which is kind of cool. Next time I win, I should just host an episode where I just play that the whole time and just make you guys talk and then write down some bullshit points. Another bit of small talk. We were making steak here at the house, and we didn't have we were trying to do something quick at night, so we had one of those like Bob Evans mashed potato pre-made thing just to toss in. And it was like the last one we had, and it was like, oh, we were just craving it. It was like a garlic mashed potato. We were craving it. It was like, oh man, I'm gonna pair this with the steak, some green beans, gonna be great. Go to like get the mashed potato out, and it's not been sealed properly when they packaged it. So it's been exposed to air. It's leaking. All the liquid is out. We had to throw it away. But like we had the steak, and it was like the one thing we wanted to like have the perfect pairing that we were craving, and we had to throw it out and not eat it. And it was the rest of the meal was still good, but like it's missing that. It was very sad.
No, I feel you. I've actually had that before where I'm like, yeah, I'm craving. I was defrosting this piece of salmon this morning. It's going to be great. And by the time I get there in the evening, I'm like, oh, I defrosted it last week. Oh, shit, that wasn't this morning at all. And it's incredibly old. So yeah, I've done that before. I'll give you a point for that. Mashed potatoes of sadness. That's good.
I'm on a green bean kick lately, which are apparently good for you, I guess. But
yeah, they're good. Yeah, especially if they're made right. So neither of you got the transition point or the segue point. It was shame related. I was looking for something shameful that you were going to admit, and I don't think either of you had any shameful actions.
I'm bald.
It's not shame. There's no shame in that, buddy. You gotta be proud.
I'm tall and bald.
Those are both admirable qualities in many circles. I don't think that you need to be shameful for that. Did you guys see there was a tennis match where one of the tennis players, I don't know who, I don't watch tennis, but one of the players was signing things in the stands, and this kid was all, oh, it's my favorite tennis player, just a little kid. And you know, the guy was wearing a hat just like mine. I'm not saying that I'm the guy in the story, but it's not just like mine.
The kid or the tennis player?
The tennis player had a hat, and so he signed something, and he takes his hat off, and he hands it up towards the kid, looks away, expecting the kid to grab it. Some guy, big tall guy, just like you, Wade, just kind of like you.
Wow.
I just happened to have a new hat recently, but
he yoink right out of the kid's hands. The kid goes, oh, like a baby, you know.
Yeah, be bigger, kid, and you'll win next time.
You know, it's funny you say that. Okay. Because I want to read you, because I'm skipping ahead, but that's so funny because from the guy who did this, subject statement, dear ladies and gentlemen, due to the fact that your hysteria is getting out of control, I have decided to issue a statement to clarify who should receive the hat. I emphasize that I won the hat because I am stronger, and therefore I am consciously keeping it. I do not greet people sick with envy. Coach of winners, Peter Cesaric. It's so funny you say that.
I'm bigger, I'm stronger, I'm better. The kid didn't win the competition. Even though the hat was aimed at him to be given to him as a gift, I intercepted it. Just like in sports. It's mine. Suck it, kid.
Pretty much. I mean, I don't get where people could possibly have an issue with this. So, Wade, you're in the firm camp of this guy is right. Bob? No, wait, I'm giving you a point for that. You go like, okay, the guy was stronger, period.
Well, I just want to say, I think both Piotr and Wade probably should lose that point, because the original statement from this guy was what you said, and he was immediately like, I deserve that, it's my hand, I'm stronger than that stupid kid.
Yeah.
Apparently in the last 24 hours he issued a different statement where he was like, actually I've come to realize that what I did was I made a mistake. And I was so sure, because my kids had asked for an autograph before, and I was so sure the guy was handing the hat to me, I instinctively reached for it. And what may look like me stealing something from a child is actually me securing something very important for my own child because of good, strong parental instincts. I'm sorry I hurt the boy and disappointed my many fans.
Your fans?
I don't know. The statement's in Polish, so all I have is translations, and I have no idea how accurate these are, honestly. But it hurts for me, but I needed a needed lesson in humility. That's why I will be even more actively involved in initiatives that support children and adolescents in actions against violence and hate.
He won't be.
Man, the backpedal of the week right there, dude.
What is that dated?
That's a Facebook post yesterday at 8 a.m. I assume Polish time. So that's in like the last 24 hours.
But he's keeping the hat. He learned his lesson, but he's keeping the hat.
No. According to this statement, the hat has been given to that child. Oh, wait, no. Actually, wait. No, it's just bad translation. He was explaining like, you know what? The hat was supposed to be given to that boy, and I'm sorry to him. I kept the hat.
I'm in Poland now. The kid's not Polish. He's not even here.
But I'm humbled. I'm very humbled now.
There's no way to get this hat to wherever that kid was from, whatever poor country he was from.
This statement claims that previous statement with all the ballsiness in it was not even him. If true, not a backpedal. If not true, even more epic backpedal. This guy was like, I never even said that. That wasn't even me. Those words don't even exist. Check the internet. It's all AI. It's made. It's in your imagination.
Right. I want to read one more statement that may not be true. It's just, text on the internet. Who knows? But hilarious. Dated one day before that statement you read on the 31st of August. Thanks to this hat, I'll soon be on Dancing with the Stars. And what about you? Are you still crawling for minimum wage? No evidence that this is real, but God, I hope it is.
I'll bet that kid can't even get a job.
Anyway, he's also suing anyone that says anything negative about him for libel and slander. So we're all, Wade, you're being sued.
I thought I was him.
No, yeah, Bob. You're being sued.
Why am I being sued? I was giving him credit for his enormous backpedal.
Oh, you're right. I'm being sued. Okay.
Right. We can all agree to that.
I want to know what the truth is in all of this. What's happening here?
I think he is a dick because you don't do that without being a massive douche, period. It doesn't matter what anyone says. Otherwise, he stole a hat from a kid, didn't even remotely regret it. And we've seen video evidence of this happening all the time. You've seen like ladies at baseball games, it being like yoink right out of children's hands, or like someone grabbing it like right out, like pushing a kid out of the way to grab it. There's been tons of evidence of that. So I do not doubt this guy, whatever he had in his head at that time, was like, mine. Get fucked, kid. So, in the era of shame, that's what the theme of this episode is. We're going to talk about shameful moments in the internet as it is right now. If you've got any gripes against anyone, anybody, could be podcast or otherwise, I have one more if you guys need to think more or research more. If you need time. Do you need time?
I need a second.
Oh, yeah.
All right, cool. I'm going to talk to you. Do you guys know Sabrina Carpenter?
Never met her.
This is nothing against her musicality, by the way. This is not what this is about.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Have you seen the music video for Man-Child?
I think I've seen clips. It would have been honest. I was scrolling on something, but
This music video came out called Man-Child, right? And do you guys know Robert Rex?
he's the chef.
Yeah, I do. I didn't at first, but now when Bob said that, it jogged the memories. And now it's back in my head. I was like,
Somewhere in this music video, it's so hard to find him. I can't even remember what time stamp he was. He's in this music video. Like, Robert Rex has been in so many music videos as like an extra or a person in it. He is like a music video guy. He's been in tons. In this particular one, his shot featuring him where I believe he was driving some vehicle in there, was cut early. You barely even got to see that it was him. And I think that is complete injustice. And I am shaming Sabrina Carpenter for, actually, I think it's in the beginning. It's like minute, no, is that him? I can't tell. I don't know. He's in this music video and he talked about it because it was a really fun shoot, but they didn't have him in it. They cut anything that was featuring him.
Is he driving the box truck that you can't see the driver of and that she flips off as it goes past?
That might be him. I really like this music video, by the way. If you haven't seen it, it's such a fun watch with like really good usage of VFX to do absurdist things. Really, really interesting music video. If you're into Sabrina Carpenter's music or not, it's just a fun watch. So it might be that box truck. It might be any number of these vehicles, but it's just, I felt so bad. Shame on Sabrina Carpenter for not featuring the star of that music video. And yes, above Sabrina Carpenter, Robert Rex should have been at the top of the billing.
It's been really embarrassing for her, honestly.
All right. Now that should have given you guys time to gather your shame. All right. I didn't bring my coin again.
Oh, you better hope that doesn't come up.
someone's in violation of Distractible Code 0317B.
And that's the second time I've done this. I'll flip Chica.
All right,
Chica, heads or tails? She actually got heads or tails.
man, one of us is going to feel really bad when we call it then.
Come here. All right, who's calling? Who's what? Who's heads? Who's tails?
I'm heads.
Come on. Hop, 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 hip, hop, hip. Okay, and flip. You're so heavy.
She could probably flip you easy.
Flip. Editors, make her flip.
For fuck's sake, just pick heads.
Heads.
Wade's heads.
Me?
Yeah, Wade's tails.
Whatever's happening. We're going to start at the top and it'll all be less exciting from here. But I'm going big at the start.
Okay.
I'm going after God. When I was in college, had my laptop, typing on my lap a bunch. Apparently it's really bad wrist posture. And I got like carpal tunnel or whatever in my wrist. Been playing like Poke Rogue, I was talking about earlier, on my tablet, my phone, computer. And I've been having like some pain in this region of my hand. And it's like, why make such a great game if you're going to punish me for playing it, asshole? You know? Why isn't my body adapted to play it all the time? Why pain? Why hurtsies? So, big guy upstairs, not the best designer. Maybe hire someone next time, get some help. Contract, subcontract, sure you can afford it.
The rich guy upstairs ain't trickling down enough, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, when people say eat the rich, I think we start up top.
All right, okay, that's a bold start. That's going to be hard to beat. Good thing it's not a beating competition, it's a quantity competition. Bob?
Wade?
I can go again. You want me to go
me.
again?
It's my turn again. Okay, so we got
okay.
another one. All right, you guys know Sabrina Carpenter, right?
Never met her.
Got another bone to pick with Sabrina Carpenter.
Did you know Rexy? We call him Rexy.
-1 point for Rexy. Did you know Rexy?
I know the name, but my mouth didn't say it.
What is it?
Robert Redford. Robert Rex.
Robert Redford. Dear Lord, nope. All right, swing and a miss. Someone pointed out this actually isn't from me. Amy told me about someone else starting to talk about this, or multiple people being like, "Hey, wait a minute." Sabrina Carpenter, whose music is predominantly about sex and, promiscuity, and that's fine, no judgment there. but especially like the style of music is trending towards Ninja Sex Party, both in the musicality. The theme was always there with like Ninja Sex Party literally being about nothing but sex, promiscuity.
Sure.
And now
I never really got that from their music, but if you say so.
Oh, you appreciate it for the art.
Yeah.
You read Ninja Sex Party for the articles?
And, you know, they do more, of course, and I'm sure Sabrina Carpenter. But people are starting to say, like, hey, wait a minute. She's just doing the same thing that Ninja Sex Party did. Hey, and it's cool because more attention should be gotten to Ninja Sex Party in the first place. But shame Sabrina Carpenter for ripping off Ninja Sex Party. I will have another Sabrina Carpenter shame when I come back around. All right. Bob, did that give you enough time?
Honestly, I don't have shit for this. I'm going to be 100% honest.
You know, you could, I'm going to give you one if you want to take it. You could have a gripe against the host for making you come up with gripes that you don't have.
Yeah, Mark just assumes everybody has these common complaints that everybody has, and I don't have them. Is this just a thing that's on your guys' minds? Is this like things come up and you're like, wow, they should be ashamed of that?
No, I'm just kind of bullshitting as we go along, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I mean, I was last night, we were watching something and I was like, hey, man, that'd be fun to talk about, but I guess not. It's fine, whatever.
No, it's not your fault. It's me. I just
Hate more people.
All right, wait, who do you hate?
You know what we're going with? Travis Kelce. We've been talking in the music genre. Travis Kelce, born Cleveland, Ohio, went to college, University of Cincinnati, plays football, Kansas City. Is that Kansas or Missouri? Engaged to Taylor Swift from Reading, Pennsylvania. How many states and cities does this fucker need to claim? Just pick a place.
does he claim all those?
Be loyal to a place, man. You're engaged. You want to be loyal to a person? Be loyal to a place. Pick Cincinnati.
I just love it. Yeah, we're talking about musicality and music. Travis Kelce, you know?
Taylor Swift, music.
You didn't say that.
Does he hold a large claim on all of these places?
I think he owns all of them. He owns most of Ohio, most of Missouri and Kansas, and now Pennsylvania.
I will say what's interesting is he got not an honorary degree. I think he went back and actually got his degree in like 2022 from University of Cincinnati for something, which I don't know if that means he didn't graduate. We were in the same graduating year, so he was there somewhere when we were there, Bob.
Playing football, I hear.
He got a degree, and as a guy with more Instagram followers than him by 5 million, University of Cincinnati, as the most famous alumni from University of Cincinnati, I think that, you know, maybe a degree or two would be.
I thought they'd even like email us to come do like a caregiver speech for, you know, Relay for Life or American Cancer Society or something. I was like, oh man, I can't wait to do something for Milford or UC. They just send me the alumni like, hey, you want to donate money? And it's like, I want to talk. I like talk.
Is it because I didn't actually graduate? Is that what it is?
You're the most embarrassing famous graduate from UC because you don't have the degree. You are whenever they do this episode, they're like, Markiplier, shame.
Hey guys, I thought of one. UC should be ashamed for not giving Mark an honorary degree.
Yeah. Can I actually get an engineering job with an honorary engineering degree?
You assemble IKEA furniture all by yourself. You could engineer stuff.
Look at your great soundproofing behind you. You put that together on the episode.
Well, Jason made those, but I asked Jason to do it. So basically, you know, I engineered him.
So what you're saying is you should go straight to supervisor or manager.
Yeah, you should be a managing engineer.
But I don't think that they're going to give that to me. You know, ow, my eye. Something's in my eye. Quick, Bob, say your thing next while I deal with this.
You know who should be ashamed? This is reaching back in the history of this podcast, but it's not to the company that people might expect in regards to a refrigerator. Samsung. Samsung should be ashamed because despite everything that happened in the Bob's Fridge episode being the fault of a different company or companies. The refrigerator that ultimately was installed eventually that did work, the one that froze into a solid sheet of ice in the bottom of it that I had to chip out by hand once every couple weeks, it was a piece of garbage. Samsung, either stop making refrigerators or steal someone else's design, because holy fuck, how are you making refrigerators in the year of our Lord 2023 that turn into ice? It physically stops working. And the problem isn't even technological. It's the drain tube gets clogged. Who designs a drain tube that gets clogged? Anyway, I thought of one. Samsung?
That's good.
Fuck you guys. Also, your phones? Meh.
Damn.
Also, your TVs? Not bad, actually, but fine. Yeah, they're fine.
Actually, their latest OLEDs, I feel like an ass because I bought these LG OLEDs just recently for my mixing room, and then the reviews come out about the Samsung OLEDs, and everyone's saying like, wow, they're basically perfect. They don't get any burn-in or anything, and their like color accuracy is undeniable. For the price, it's almost unbeatable. And I'm like, well, fuck me then.
Don't trust. Those are all the Samsungites. They're just filling it out.
Sam Singers.
Oh, it's musically related. Damn it.
All right, go. Wade.
Developers of No Man's Sky. You guys had one of the worst game launches of all time, and then you continued to work on your game, you continued to edit it, you had all these big updates, you just had another recent one, and your game is actually very great. I don't have time to play it right now. Could you have waited a little bit? Stop doing such a good job and making, one, every other company look bad, two, making my schedule look bad, and three, taking away from my productivity, because I really just want to get in there and build a Corvette because it has like the Starfield kind of ship creator kind of thing going for it, but all the good No Man's Sky stuff, and I just really want to play it. But they always have to have their expeditions and their big updates at the worst possible time for me, and in my universe, I'm at the center, and their timing is bad.
There you have it. I got another one, Bob, if you need more time.
Oh, I thought of one. It's beautiful out. The weather is finally in that sweet spot in Ohio where like it couldn't be better. I was out today and it was like 73 degrees and sunny and warm in the sun, but a perfect breeze. It was like the perfect weather. And so I was like, I know what it's perfect for. I'll go get a car wash. All the people who own car washes around me were like, let's just do some maintenance or some shit and close all our car washes. How did I go to 3 car washes and not get a single drop of water on my car? What the fuck? It's like the most perfect day for a car wash in the history of Ohio. And they were like, nah, we don't want money. Let's just close all of our car wash bays and do that shit in the winter. I don't do this a lot. I don't take very good care of my car, and that's on me, and I am ashamed. But finally, once I was like, let's treat this baby with some respect. Let's get a nice car, a touchless car wash. Let's go to the fancy ones. All closed. Fucking
damn.
Embarrassing.
They don't usually have automatic car washes here out in LA, but they did open one. And Amy said it's really fun, except they have an entire vacuum section in the back. And if you know anything about LA, things are sandwiched really close. So it's like all the vacuum sections are right by this fence where it's residential immediately after that. It's like houses and apartments. So all day, those people just all day, every day because of that. But hey, it's an automatic car wash. I actually do have one. I want you to know this, guys. I'm going to let you guys decide whether this is shameworthy or not. This is from the LBC in the UK, whatever the hell that is. It's not the BBC for that, sure. Anyway, Deputy Green Party leader admits to performing hypnotherapy to enlarge women's breasts in the past.
Did it work? Wait a minute. I might be focusing on the wrong part, but did that work?
Well, I'll leave you with some quotes. He said, he apologized for his past actions, says, "It does not represent my work. It does not represent me. This was 11 years ago. I wasn't involved in politics at all."
You're feeling bigger breasted.
I don't know what his technique is. I'm not sure if
they go into hypnosis and he just gets a big vacuum and just puts it on there and hopes to suction them out. I don't know. I'm making that up. Allegedly by me.
Allegedly. Sure.
Don't reveal the secrets of getting bigger breasts right here. It was 90-minute sessions, allegedly costing £222 UK sterling.
currency. I was like, that's how much each breast weighed at the end? Damn, they must have worked.
God damn, can you imagine a 222-pound boob?
No.
Anyway, he said he apologized. I apologize because I recognize that can be offensive to people. But if it worked, I don't know what the average cost of a breast enlargement surgery is, but 222 pounds might be a good deal,
Are you wanting to go for your breasts or your penis?
I don't want to go for anything. He doesn't run it anymore. But I'm saying the secrets are out there.
For the right price, you might.
Shame? No shame? You don't care? My contributions are shit? Is that what you're saying?
That was a pretty bad one, yeah.
The fuck?
I mean, I guess shame, but, also medical advancement. I don't know.
Maybe. I'm just surprised that they haven't figured that out yet.
If somehow it was effective, then I guess each their own. People knew what they were signing up for.
All right, more shame.
Yeah, I've got one.
Bob, do you have one?
Hashtag.
No, stop. Shut up.
Is it my
Hush.
turn?
Yeah, it's your turn, Bob.
Bob, you, then Bob? All right.
Did he go? He did go. Wait, he did go.
That's what I literally know. I was here. I was here for that.
I have one from nearby me. Adams County Commissioner busted for filming OnlyFans content in private helicopter. There was apparently a video put out on YouTube. Adams County, in the Cincinnati area, by the way. This is Adams County, Ohio. Apparently, someone did an analysis of posts on social media by this elected official of flying their personal helicopter, and it has a very distinctive green air freshener hanging in it. And then video from an OnlyFans where the exact same air freshener appears in a helicopter that looks to be the exact same helicopter for OnlyFans. I don't know what the specific content is, but it's on OnlyFans, so I presume it's not safe for work in some way or another. I don't know what it is. But anyway, shame?
Shame. That is a very clear case of shame.
And how much is a subscription asking for a friend?
Yeah. Do they have a discount or something, like a code?
I think there's probably some kind of code somewhere. Yeah, I'm not sure. For a friend, unrelated.
Are the little feetsies of the helicopter included in the photos asking for a friend?
That's extra, but you can get that.
And they're wearing the helmet with the microphone asking for a friend.
Sure, yeah, that's in there.
Shame.
So goddamn shame.
Where's my credit card?
Okay, I got another one. Wait,
All
sit and
right.
wait. No, go ahead.
Trending hashtags. You ever see something like new rock band and you're like, oh, that's so exciting. You look and it's like, not the new rock band. Just any of the misleading hashtags on any of these sites. I had one a while ago. It was trending for you and it said Mark is dead. And I was like, what? I don't remember who it was, but it also, they weren't actually dead. It was just like promotion for an album or a game or something. All these misleading, like for you trending hashtags. We should do away with hashtags. Shame on hashtags for even existing. They're clickbaity bullshit.
All right, Bob.
I say shame on you, listener and or watcher, for not going to the subreddit, literally as of this recording, posted 37 minutes ago, joining the Distractible subreddit book club, because book one in the Distracted book club is Dungeon Crawler Carl, which I won't shut up about, so you better go join the thing and fucking read it so we can all talk about it on the subreddit. I'm sure that the subreddit mods will really appreciate the amount of whatever I just brought into their laps.
Of our fans going to our subreddit.
Yeah, well, they're always. You've seen the shit that those mods have to deal with. It's crazy over there. I don't know what happens on the subreddit, but
I want to make a declaration about the subreddit is I did it. I made the mods revoke that rule where you couldn't make posts about the episode the day it came out. You're welcome, everybody. I'm your hero. Boo! It was a big fight. Everyone was screaming, but I said, hey, I believe in what these people can make. And yes, not a single post has been of any content or value that anyone has made since that rule got revoked. And there have been multiple redundancies and bullshit happening, but that's just the job of the moderators. I am welcome. Go to the subreddit.
oh yeah, check out the subreddit.
Yeah, reddit.com/r/distractible. I have another shame. School board in Japan fires teacher for working part-time job in a convenience store. and made the teacher issue an apology to children for, quote, emotional damage caused from knowing their teacher has a part-time job. Shame.
Embarrassing.
I can't believe this teacher.
Embarrassing.
Yeah. Here's the article written on Sora News 24 by Casey Basile. It's hard not to have a sinking feeling when you hear about a middle school teacher being reprimanded for inappropriate behavior. Was the educator involved in some sort of sexual impropriety involving a student, or perhaps it was a case of physical abuse? Teacher taking out their frustrations on people by smacking them, following perceived disrespect. Nope. The teacher got in trouble for being working at a convenience store. And apparently this is just because there's very strict rules in Japan about this, but also I feel really bad because the teacher had to issue an apology for having another job. Yeah, the next day after kids said to the principal that they saw their teacher, the very next day, the principal of the school the man teaches at made a trip to the convenience store and confirmed with his own eyes that the teacher was working there and confronted him about the matter. How fucking dare you piece of shit.
And also, my student will not be sharing classroom supplies with the other students, you socialist. Hang on, I'm choking on my own tongue.
Anyway, all right. Shame on whoever deserves shame. Wade.
That makes me think about all of the people that just aren't content with where they end up with in the social hierarchy by birthright and are trying to better themselves. Shame on you. Working multiple jobs, why don't you just accept your lot in life? Don't try to improve yourself or those around you. Accept where you are. Shame on you for wanting any more.
So are you saying shame on both the poors for trying to get out of the poor place where us three have designated them to be, and also shame on the riches for even deigning the other areas with their presence? They should stay up there. We should stay up here, us, and then the poor should stay down there. No intermingling.
I almost made a joke that I think I would have very much regretted, so I didn't say it.
Go for it. Hit it, man. Put your heart into it.
We should all be separate but unequal.
Couldn't have said it worse myself.
I'd like to shame me.
Bob, you got a clear, obvious one here.
It looks like Wade already is feeling the appropriate amount of shame for that thing you just said out loud.
I really am, yeah.
Mark should get some splash off shame for basically forcing you to say it. So
Thank you.
It's not just you.
I did feel host peer pressure there, yeah.
Okay, minus half a point for shame on me, but full point for shame on Wade. You almost got that full bonus point, but not quite. All right, now go, your real one.
Speaking of what Mark was talking about and not what Wade was talking about, school. You know who's a student now? And we all haven't thought about nearly enough in recent history? Emma Watson. That's right. Hermione Granger is pursuing a PhD at Oxford University. But the shame does not belong to Emma Watson. Despite being a coxswain for the new third women's college rowing team at Oxford, yes, Emma Watson is a coxswain. No, it's not dirty. Yes, you should definitely Google that and see if you get close on the spelling. The entity that should feel shame is the High Wycombe Magistrates Court of Oxford, England. Emma Watson got busted for going 38 miles an hour in a 30-mile-per-hour zone. And that court suspended her license for 6 months.
That demon behind the wheels was driving.
She basically murdered every child in a 3-mile radius by going 8 miles an hour over the limit.
Do you know what NFL players get for going like 50 miles over? A $200 fine.
I'm just going to casually not mention that Emma Watson somehow already had 9 points on her license, which I don't know what she does. But also, funny story. The reason this court should feel extra shame, the actress who played Madame Hooch in the Harry Potter movies, Zoe Wanamaker, also on the same day in that exact same court, High Wycombe Magistrates Court, because she had 9 points on her license, got banned from driving for 6 months on the same day for the same thing that Emma Watson did because she got a speeding ticket.
So they had like a cast reunion at the courthouse.
Yeah, no, I was unrelated. I don't even know if they knew that each other was there, but this court is targeting actors from popular movies of the last decade and a half. And I won't stand for it. That's shameful is what that is.
Okay. So what her previous offenses were also for speeding, and in the UK it's much stricter. In America, I don't know about you guys, but I've heard this 9 is fine, which is crazy to think about. If 9 over is fine, 10 you're mine. I've heard that from
dude in California. It's like if you're under 100, whatever. I swear to God, on certain highways in California, I was doing like 85 and a 70, and I was like, holy fuck, I'm gonna die because everyone else is going like 95 miles an hour.
I've been in that same situation where it's like I'm going with the flow of traffic, and in America they have that kind of rule where you should match the flow of traffic, whatever the flow of traffic is, because going too slow is also dangerous, and people need to fucking realize it, especially when you're merging. There's a reason your gas can go. You gotta shame
on slow mergers.
Yes, shame on slow mergers. I'm gonna give everyone a point for that. Shame on slow mergers.
No, literally, I think if you go like 40 or 50 over, it's like a $200 fine. If you go over 15, technically, can't it be like a felony? It's like it's worse to be 15 over.
It can become reckless endangerment or something. It become like a felony, but they have to choose to enforce that, and they often don't, is what I've heard. But
actually, Ohio is the highest for speeding tickets. They give the most of any other state.
I believe that.
Is it North Carolina where they had the thing where they'll give you a ticket, especially people that have out-of-town license plates? They'll send you a thing in the mail where you have to make an in-person appearance or hire an in-state lawyer to represent you, and the whole thing feels like a racket.
I don't believe North Carolina is the only place that does that, but yes, that is the thing.
Fair enough, but the only place I've gotten a speeding ticket was Indiana. So, but she only had 3 other speeding tickets before, and the 4th one is an automatic.
And she suspended license for 6 months on your 4th speeding ticket, regardless of how minor the offense is.
Yes. And because they're like anything over. And admittedly, I've accidentally gone 38 or something in a 30 before. We don't usually have 30s, usually it's 25, 35. But I've accidentally like turned a corner down a hill. Suddenly I'm like going 42 and a 35. I'm like, oh, shit.
We've all accidentally sped before, right?
I accidentally hit 10 to 15 over on a regular basis. In Cincinnati, there's tons of like pretty big downhills and stuff. If you're just coasting, not paying attention on a downhill, and you already going, I usually go 5, 7, maybe 8 over is like my normal range that I push. If you're already going that fast and you're coasting down a huge hill for a mile and a half, easily push it to like 20 over if you don't pay attention and tap the brakes or something. Like,
I swear 471 has a time of day, I-471, where the average speed is like 85.
Oh God, 471.
Yeah.
That bridge over by Newport is terrifying because the speed limit's like 55, and the traffic has never ever gone 55 that I've ever seen it in the decades I've been driving in this part of the state.
No, that is like NASCAR drivers only.
Every time I've gone to the airport down 71, where it goes through the city, and there's those tunnels where it's just flashing light, like slow down, slow down, like all the, and then every time I go there, someone next to me passes me, has to slam on the brakes, and I'm like, I see the skid marks on the walls from where people just like that NASCAR driver just, I'm gonna hit it,
use the wall, yeah.
Use the wall.
No, man, it's the same on 75. As you get down by the city, the speed limit's 55, but if you're going anything less than like 65, 70, people will get up behind you and be like, like you're under the speed limit. It's like, dude, I'm going 10 over right now. Holy shit.
Yeah, it is. So shame on speedsters.
And the people that will tailgate when there's no one left or right that can just go around.
So much shame. Also, Emma Watson should be embarrassed because she's getting a PhD in philosophy, and that's just embarrassing.
Well, hold on, unget her.
That is embarrassing.
Hold on, PhD in philosophy.
Yeah, all right, I'll give you a point for that. Shame on philosophy. Okay, wait, you want a shame on philosophy point?
No.
I'm giving you one.
No, I refuse it. No, I want negative on. I endorse philosophy.
You'll have to flip a coin for that to work. All right, I'm forcing this on you.
All right, heads I'm right, tails you're wrong.
No, he didn't call it. All right, shame on.
Oh, you're wrong, buddy. You're wrong.
PHILOSOP.
I refuse this point. I protest this point.
No, I don't.
Philosophically speaking, you can't do that.
That's unfair.
There it is. All right, you said unfair.
Where's Chica?
All right, I got a box here. That's what I'll do. I'll get this box. It's pretty uniform.
Boxes are designed to be flipped. Have you ever seen an Amazon delivery driver?
Boxes are just thick coins waiting to be flipped.
All right, so it's a Thunderbolt cable box. This is heads, tails.
What if it lands on its side?
We've always had that rule, and I don't remember what the answer was, but we have a rule for that.
That's true.
Here we go. Heads. Whoa, what the fuck?
I win!
You don't get a point for that, Wade. Wow. All right, no point for Wade.
Wait, so does that mean Wade loses a point for endorsing philosophy? Is that what that means? Or because that must be made.
I won't subtract a point. That would be doubly unfair. I'll just not give him a point, but I'm scratching it out. But yeah, good job, Wade. You defended philosophy.
Worth it.
I think that has to end it there because my AirPods just gave me the sound that where they're about to run out of.
Shame.
Yeah, shame on the battery life of these stupid things.
I think I was just in a bad brain space for this type of thing. I didn't want to shame anyone when we started, but then Wade really got me heated up, and then I found a groove. Wade, you always turn me on comedically.
It might be the last time after some of the things I said this episode. I might be replaced.
Maybe, but we won't know until we know the answers because it's a very close game, an extremely close game. Wade, you have 9 points. Bob,
yes,
Chica just farted. Bob, you have 9.5 points.
All right, that's enough.
It could be anybody's, but unless a half point comes up, I am safe from the tie wheel. Thank goodness for that.
Good thing there's some half point ones, and those would never come up.
We also have an automatic host wins.
Is there? Do we have that?
There is one that's just the host wins.
Oh man, the people really want the perfectest crime. I haven't worked on it.
No, it's baking.
If we tie and we get the one-man show, our assignment will just be do that episode. All right, how many bonus points? That's the question, and the wheel will tell us the answer.
And Chica, why are you farting so much, girl?
Oh, 3 chances.
What are you adding to the wheel, sir?
Let's say add 2 spins.
I like that. Add 2 spins.
Yeah, so it has to be another one, because if we would just add 1, it would just be a respin, basically. So it would add 2. Yeah.
All right, I'm going to shuffle that in. And we got 3 spins coming. Hi-yah. And so on.
Loudest. Wade, you were pretty loud, but I don't know if you were any louder than usual.
Was either of us loud?
I didn't notice like a particularly loud moment, but...
Yeah, nothing jumps out. Respin that one.
All right. It was one away from the host wins.
Ooh, man, I don't like that one. Why? Who put that one? Least amount of sleep since last episode. I slept great. How'd you guys sleep?
I've actually added a new medicine and have been sleeping just awful. Like 4 to 4.5 hours a night of sleep.
I've not been that bad. I've been really good the last 3 days. I had some rough sleep last week. I don't think I would say I've averaged 4 hours. Yeah.
It's been not great.
All right. Well, least sleep point goes to Bob. He's at 10.5 now.
All right. Here's spin number 2. Come on, host win.
No. I don't want it. I don't want that.
Why are we both hoping for that?
I don't know. Honestly, I think just because Mark doesn't want it.
Most locked in. Wade, you won the coin toss. You knew your topics. You knew your shame.
I surrendered at the beginning of the episode.
Yeah, he did. I got to get that one, right?
Got to give this to Wade. You got most locked in. All right. It's still 1 point away.
Host wins.
Really pulling for host wins for some reason. Because I hate Mark, I guess.
Oh my God.
I swear, I can't fucking manipulate this. I swear to God.
It hung on the one to the left of it. It was like, oh, I'm stopped.
I know.
You motherfucker. How is that possible?
That's so desperately unlikely.
We've had some crazy endings lately on this.
That's a 1 in 67 poll on that.
It is definitely my season. I am definitely winning. I'm winning this season, but it's like, all right, I'll come up with the most perfectest crime.
Yeah, I think the universe is basically commanding you to do that episode. You're not busy, are you?
Yeah, I know, right? It's gonna be like a 3-hour special. Oh, all right, I'll get it, guys. I'll get it. You both are giving loser speech today, so if this is a sponsored one, the sponsor won big time on this episode's loser speech.
Today's loser speech is presented by T-Mobile 5G Home Internet. Everything moves fast these days, and T-Mobile Home Internet keeps up. With their fast speeds, quick setup, and budget-friendly prices, they make it easy to stay connected, giving you the peace of mind you deserve. You know, it was a hard-fought episode. I even won a coin flip that took a potential tie or win away from me before the wheel spins happened. Destiny, my own will, fate itself, God and his carpal tunnel giving bullshit, they all deemed that I was meant to lose. And you know what? I accept.
Bob, your loss. Christian, you were going to win. You didn't.
Listen, if anything, I feel like I somehow won even biglier, because clearly Wade and I were both trying desperately to lose this episode. At the end of it all, when I was totally up for grabs, neither of us could have won. We were both rooting for the one chance that we had to make Mark win for some reason. At the beginning of the episode, Mark declared a topic, and I said, I have nothing, Wade's turn, and I was actively throwing. I feel like I got exactly what I was trying to get. I just don't know why that's what I was trying to manifest into the universe. Now I feel kind of bad.
I don't.
I just really like losing, I think. I'm getting a taste for it, you know? I hope we go lower on the podcast charts, because that'll feel even better for me. I want to watch
we're all got to show our faces to get back up into the top 10.
Come on.
Loser speech over. Loser speech over.
Balls 2, and whatever it takes. Top 10. Today's loser speech was presented by T-Mobile's 5G Home Internet. So if you're looking for internet that keeps up with you, connect to T-Mobile Home Internet for their fast 5G speeds, easy 15-minute setup, and 5-year price guarantee. Stay connected in a world that never slows down. Visit T-Mobile.com/home internet to check availability.
We all had our fun, but I think we can all agree that we have the only original podcast on this entire chart. At least we can say that. Every other podcast is just a rehash of the same thing. It's either 3 dudes talking, or it's 3 girls talking, or it's like some crime thing, or they're reading Reddit stories. We have a game show involved, and that's what sets us apart. We are original. We are great. I'm a winner, and therefore we're all a winner, except you're not, and it's just me. Thank you, me, for letting me win. I did this all through my own skill. And I'll say, I think I contributed more shame articles than you guys did anyway, so I think I deserve a win.
Why are you barricaded in a closet?
I'm not in a closet. Just because there's no windows in here doesn't make it a closet.
He's hiding in his secret place. Don't call him out.
Thank you, everybody, for launching us into the stratosphere up the charts. I know that it's a delayed reaction from when that episode came out, but you guys are pounding the pavement. You're sharing those clips. You're spreading the word. You're getting the funny out. Every drop of funny. Don't make fun of me.
Every drop of funny.
I'm Markiplier. That's my scrim. That's Lord Minion 777. None of us regret our user's name. And we definitely don't regret the name of this podcast. Say it with me, everybody at home. Chant it with fists in the air. I don't care if you're on the road or whatever. 2 fists up, like that guy from Prometheus when before he rammed his ship into the alien ship. What did he say?
Actually, I haven't seen that.
He went, yeah! So everybody go, yeah! Oh, the name of the podcast. Distractible!
Up yours! But that's what the guy says that rams his plane into the alien ship on.
No, he said, I'm back.
Well, he does, but then he also says up yours. He says both.
Which does he say more of?
He says that, but at one point he's like, in the words of my generation, up yours.
Oh, I guess he does. Anyway, bye. Podcast out.